whirlwind day here, obviously. A lineup for us tonight.
Obviously, Condon's in. We got O'Connor because Hammond's still not ready. Normal six guys on defense, same pairings and same lines as we had last game. So everything is the same.
Okay.
You worried about the length of skate time off? You guys haven't been on the ice.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Before I went to Europe, I would have been worried. But Mark had 4 years there. I had 2.5, and you regularly get these weeks off. And we've tried everything, and it made no difference whatsoever. So we tried hard practice the day before, short practice, long practice, soft practice, no morning skate, you name it. It made no difference. So we thought, just show up at the game, get activated, get back in it. And our recipe doesn't change. We're not doing anything different really than what we've done lately to have success. And if we do that, we give ourselves a chance. And we just got to get the adrenaline back up, and you don't get that back up in a morning skate. So, we juggle between, okay, do we practice, do we not practice? But then if we practice, that means that last night, some people come at the last second. They come here late, they don't sleep. And it's just when you look at it, really, we got our goalies in that practice this morning here. So, I think that's something you need to do, and we did that. But I think the rest of the team, it's back to business, and both teams are going to be. They got a little morning skate this morning, so I think it's just back to business, and skate or no skate makes no difference.
So you brought O'Connor and Condon into New York to be on the ice this morning?
Yeah, they were on the ice this morning with the goalie coach. Our goalie coach was here, so I think that was something that we wanted to do, and then the rest, though. I've seen it all. Actually, what I saw over the years is it's always the same. For some reason, you get those breaks, guys come back enthusiastic, and the first practice is good. And then for some reason, the game after that is awful. So I said, you know what, let's make this the first practice, straight go into the game. So I think it's more about energy and enthusiasm today, get our structure, keep it simple, and build it as the game goes on.
People normally would think you get a break not seeing Henrik Lundqvist in goal, but Antti Ranta has the 9th best save percentage, 10th best goals against you. You're facing a pretty good goaltender in Ranta right away.
Yeah, I think we've that's one thing that we haven't really put too much emphasis on in the last while is we've faced so many good goalies. So, one or the other, it doesn't make any difference for us. We just got to do what we do, and I think the one thing that we've done better, I would say, except maybe for the last game that we played, we wanted to play so well defensively against Anaheim that our shooting mentality wasn't as good as the previous games. So we want to get that back today. We had previous games, I had a lot of goals because we shot a lot, and the last game we didn't give a lot, but we didn't shoot enough. So that's one thing we want to improve from the last game.
What did you do well November 27th against this team? Your win here.
Well, one thing's for sure is they have a 4-man attack, I call it. Is this their defenseman is always joining the rush. And if you give them time to break out, they got some guys that take off, and they really do, and they got a lot of speed. And once they're gone, you're not going to catch up to them. So you want to make sure you're above them to not give them that that break. You need to force them to manufacture. They don't give them any freebies. They're good enough as it is. So I think that's the one thing. We didn't give them any freebies the last time we were here. I think we had a real good pack mentality that prevented them from getting the space that gives them all that speed. And so we want to make sure that we're good that way today. If we do that, at least we give ourselves a chance to play against those guys.
What is your message going into the break, and what would be your message coming out? I know it's, again, you got a tough week, and then you're off again.
Yeah, no, I think right now it's back to business. It really is. I was really impressed by our last game, I'll be honest with you. I didn't say it enough to the players. I've been coaching 20 years now, and when you have a home game before Christmas, it's very difficult to stay focused. When you're away, you're having your away routine. You're not really in your home Christmas moment but when you're at home and everything smells like Christmas and your family's getting ready for Christmas and you see it all around you, it's a lot tougher to be focused just on the game. You know you have a game, but your mind's not all there. So I was really impressed by the fact, first of all, it was Anaheim. It was a team that really destroyed us when we played them. And two, it was just going to be Christmas and we're at home, so I was really impressed with how we managed that mentally. And today, it's another challenge, I think, mentally, emotionally, to get back with the adrenaline you need to play at that pace. Without a practice, I think it's another one of those moments where we got to be strong mentally.
Is there a bigger message for the stretch? Or is it just, like, say, back to business, so tomorrow you deal with tomorrow?
No, tomorrow's tomorrow. Really, it's back to business today. I think it's a very narrow focus on first what we were, what we still are. 4 days doesn't change what we were doing at all, and who we're playing against, and what are the few specific things that we really have to be aware of. And the rest, it's just build it as the game goes on. So you don't want to make it bigger than it is.
Tu t'attends à quel genre de match quand vous avez 4 jours off? Ça peut être des petits 5 minutes.
Peut-être que si on garde ça compliqué, là on est dans le trou. Si on commence à faire des tic-tac-toe, on commence à chercher des jeux qu'il n'y a pas, là on est dans le trou parce qu'ils ont tellement de vitesse, premièrement. Puis deuxièmement, on n'a pas pratiqué. Là, fait que, regarde, c'est bien simple. Si il n'y a rien, on sort ça de notre zone. S'il n'y a rien en entrée de zone, on rentre ça dans la zone. Puis on est sûr de rester en dehors, d'avoir des punitions, puis de ne pas leur donner des gratuités là, de 2 contre 1, puis de breakaway, puis tout ça. Si on fait ça, on se donne une bonne chance de bâtir notre game à mesure que la game avance.
Avec les températures qu'on a eues hier à Ottawa, tu as des inquiétudes qu'il y avait des gars qui n'arriveraient pas en temps?
Ah, ben écoute, c'est sûr qu'on se demande tout le temps, là, même moi, la famille, même mon coach, Martin Raymond, il a pris 5h30 s'en venir de Montréal. Fait que, c'est sûr que je me demandais, mais regarde, j'avais pas... Normalement, j'aurais eu des téléphones pour m'indiquer qu'il y avait des problèmes, mais je n'ai pas eu. Fait que, rendu à 10h30 du soir, là, je savais qu'on était en bonne main.
Certains gars qui s'en viennent directement ici.
Ouais, ça aussi. Ouais, c'est ça, on voulait que les gardiens de but pratiquent. Parce que, tu sais, que les joueurs pratiquent pas, c'est pas la fin du monde avec le morning skate en soi, tout ça, mais les gardiens de but dans un morning skate, c'est pas toujours les lancers qui ont besoin. Souvent, le gardien de but, c'est plus le matin, tandis que les joueurs, avec un étirement, une activation individuelle, une activation d'équipe, plus le skate avant la game, le warm-up, c'est assez, là. Ça, on est bien correct. Je pense qu'en ce moment, l'enthousiasme, l'énergie, c'est probablement plus important que d'autres choses en ce moment.